let's all be honest. Does Scarps have any support in a run? All we can think about for her role is just surviving. Yes, you heard me right. Her only role is to survive, so let's dive into the video. But before we start, click the like button and subscribe. You don't have to, but it would be nice for the support. But let's start the video. Okay, before we start off how Scarps is the worst Toon, let's look at her requirements and stats. For her first requirement, you need 1500 IQ. And for the second requirement, you need 50% research on Twisted Goo. That's pretty much the requirements for Scraps. Let's move on to her stats. So Scraps has a 5-star stamina, which is good, but her movement, speed, and skill check is at 2 stars. And the extraction speed is not good, making her not a good extractor. What about her ability? Surely it must not be that bad, right? Well, let's take a look. So this ability just basically pulls yourself to other toons and has a cooldown of 25 seconds. This ability has a short cooldown and has invincibility during the ability. But the downsides is that you need a toon to use your ability. And there's way more survivalists that do better than Scraps. That's pretty much it. Let's move on to how she is the worst toon in the game. Okay, wait, Editor Aaron here, but yes, I know there is a Scraps rework coming soon. At the end in the video, I'm going to give my opinion about the rework. Okay, anyways, the reason why Scraps is the worst toon is because mainly her stats being so weak. Yes, she has amazing stamina, but having to start movement is so horrible, making her a bad distractor, and along she has garbage extraction. And her ability doesn't make up for that, since you need toons to use the grapple, which is basically a selfish TP. And let's say if you grapple on to a toon that has to stealth while getting chased by Twisteds, you basically just left that toon running away with Twisteds. And the only use for Scraps is completing 3 of her mastery quests to get Goob. That's basically it. But let's look at better alternatives than Scraps. So I'm going to give the 3 best survivalists there are better than Scraps. Rudy is a toon that has 3 stars on every stat. But that's not only it, he has shorter dash than Flutter, but he has the shortest cooldown in the game, and he can distract when having the right trinkets, making him better than Scraps. And a perfect all-rounder. Only thing is he is a Christmas special, but he is super cheap when he is in the Christmas shop. Let's move on. Babette might come into surprise, but yes, I think Babette is a good survivalist. She has an ability which makes you stand still, but no Twisteds could detect her, including lethals. If you put this into with Ginger's trinkets, you basically get 30 stamina while regenerating stamina inside your box. And she has 4-star skill check, making her a decent extractor. Let's move on to the next one. Glisten is just Scraps but better, but he doesn't need a line of sight to use the ability. And he has a 5-star extraction speed, which outclasses Scraps in survivability and extraction. Speed, only thing that Scraps thrives on is stealth. But Glisten is just better than Scraps overall. But that's my 3 favorite survivalists. That's better than Scraps. Here are 3 other toons that outperform Scraps in extraction and survivability. But so now about the rework. I feel like it will improve her survivability, but on my opinion, I think they need to buff one of her stats or something, cause I don't think the rework will make her better of a toon. Cause people use other survivalists that do better than Scraps. But what do you think? Will this rework make her better than before? Or no, it doesn't make her better? But that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed this video, maybe click the like button and subscribe to see more of my videos. All right, see ya, guys.